Well, we have to talk about Paris Hilton's extravagant wedding to Carter Room. Details are coming out now about the lavish 3-day affair, which included a carnival, by the way, and also a whole thing being filmed for her new TV series, Paris in Love. What do you think? What do you think?
Well, like, just looking at this, like, every cell of my body should be like, this is too decadent. This is too much. Like, read the room, Paris. But somehow she gets a pass for me. I enjoy her a great deal. And if she wants a modern-day fairy tale, which includes 10 dresses, a ring designed by Cartier's great-grandson, dogs in suits, reception at your late grandfather's Bel Air estate, your Prince Charming is a venture capitalist, and you time the first episode of your new TV show to premiere on the wedding day, then who said romance is dead? This is gorgeous. Let's just let it wash over us. Just enjoy it for what it is.
Just means the rich aren't dead. That's all that this means.
Yeah. And we can sit on the sideline.
It's because it's tangential to the housewives, and we know, Jess, how you feel about them. But anyway.
Oh my gosh, Kathy Hilton, her mom, Kathy Hilton, is having a renaissance, and she stole the season of this year's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, in case anyone hasn't caught up. And so I was there just to see Kathy Hilton and Kyle, her sister. Sorry.
Anybody else is passionate? Because, Jess, I haven't seen your eyes light up like that in a really long time.
Well,
I think, you know what, this is, to me, is harmless stuff. You know what, we all know, we all have a good laugh, and we're all going, will it last? You know, this is fun because you can tune out. You don't have to watch it. This is not toxic. Yeah. This is just the way it is. You know, it's television, and good for her. If it's a real love affair and it goes on for the next 40 years, then I'm so happy for her. But,
well, after 6 times engaged, I mean, you know, it had to stick one time. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Debbie, haven't you had a couple of weddings that you've been attending? Didn't you have your son get married?
Or sons?
What have I done to deserve this? So I have both children decide to get married in the middle of a pandemic in a foreign country. So yes, it was crazy. It was this summer, but it was beautiful. Both boys, yes. You know, you get that.
That would never happen with sisters. I just want to say that would never happen with sisters.
Well, I did try and say, what if you both did it together? Wouldn't that be lovely? That went down like a ton of bricks. But both weddings were beautiful, both smallish compared to Paris Hilton's, and they only had one dress. But it was hard work with all the testing and the getting in and the billions of questions. Yeah, it was great. It was really, really good. But it is a bit of a shocker, you know, when you wait all these years and then one of them calls up and goes, guess what, Mom? I want to get married. Congratulations. And 2 days later, the other one goes, guess what, Mom? I want to get married. I said, yeah, great. Years ago. We'll do one this year and one next year. No, we're doing them both within a couple of months. Okay.
I love that. You know what the reality show is? Debbie, I got the reality show pitch. Who's going to maybe try for a baby if they want? I don't even know if the boys and the ladies even want the babies, but who's going to have a baby first? I feel like it's going to be a race to a reality show. I want to get back to Paris Hilton very, very quickly, though. Okay, Jess, I don't share your passion. How do I say this nicely? I'm not going to say it nicely. I'm really bored by Paris Hilton. I liked her 20 years ago or 18 years ago with Nicole Richie, like in the That's Hot, Juicy Couture trucker hat days. I was in like a dirty shirt.
Yeah.
Kim K, if I can say that, who was in attendance at the wedding, along with a bunch of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. The student, which was Kim, who was her assistant way back in the day, the student has surpassed the teacher. The Kardashian-Jenners are far more entertaining to me today. I feel like Paris hasn't, you know why? I don't feel like she's evolved her persona past 20 years ago. I watched the trailer for her new show, and why do you gotta talk like you're still 12 years old? Like, I'm 40.
And that's her brand,
and I'm getting married. I'm like,
it works for her. She hasn't had to change her persona. Yeah.
I mean, I've never understood, even 20 years ago, I was, like, people have called her, like, a fashion influencer. Like, she didn't influence me. No offense. Like
20 years ago, she did to me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's never been my style. To me, her style has always been a kind of, like, a doll. Like, is there such a thing as doll core? Or little girl core, you know, there's like cottage core and whatever. Doll core. I don't get it. But all the best to her, Hannah.
Well, I think she's in on the joke, you know, like Mel, when you
Yes.
do her voice and stuff, like she gets
it on.
exactly how she's perceived. And, you know, spinning out her whole life into this mega money-making empire, none of that happens by accident. So, I mean, she has endured at a minimum, right? And I can't say that I'm really paying attention to her these days, but I get that she's with it, you know? It's not an accident that this stuff has happened.
I just imagined a like fake audio tape being leaked of Paris like being like, yeah, that's hot. Am I off the call now? Can I speak in my real voice?
Waiting for it, Paris, waiting for it.